Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and in today's video I will be showing you how to easily pass the new quest in the winter update of Dress to Impress. You get several cool items once you pass the quest, which is what I'm wearing now, and it's super exciting. I'll also be showing you some of the hidden secrets in the quest as well. Make sure to like and subscribe, and let's get started. Once you're in the lobby, walk over to the train. I'm starting at chapter 1, and I'm also doing it in single player mode to show you guys how to play it easily by yourself. Once you go through the whole talking part, you'll end up in quest 1, where you have to get 7 gifts in 2 minutes. And the number of gifts you have to get changes depending on how many people you're in the server playing with. So as you can see, I'm starting by grabbing the doll, and I'm looking for a gift that wants the doll, and I'm just pressing the button to deposit it in there. Certain gifts want more than 1 toy, and sometimes they even want 3, so make sure you're looking to see which one wants which, and you do have limited time, so try to go as quickly as you can, and once the gifts go through the portal and everything, it'll count as 1. All you're gonna do is repeat this process over and over until the time runs out, and then you'll move on to the next part of quest 1. Okay, for the next part of quest 1, it is an obby, and my biggest tip is to go very slow for this one. It is very easy to fall, and as you can see, I will fall here, but you can respawn and you don't have to repeat the whole quest. You just have to press the thing so it hits the green, and you do have like 30 seconds to do this, so you have plenty of time, and then you can just restart, and it's super easy. Okay, when you get to these gumdrop things, it will shoot you up in the air, and you basically are bouncing, so my biggest tip to not fall off of these is you want to get to the very edge of it before you jump to the next one. That way you don't fall into the water, because this happened to me a few times, so I definitely recommend doing that. Okay, this next part was the scariest part for me, but you really need to avoid this candy cane thing. Seriously, just go as slow as you possibly can. I recommend just jumping onto the one and then jumping over it and then the next one, so on, and just repeat the process, because if it hits you at all, you will have to restart, so just try your best not to. Okay, and now once you make it through the chocolate, you need to avoid the swinging candy canes. This was the easiest part of the whole thing. You can just turn to the side and look where they're coming from so you don't hit them at all. Okay, and now once you've made it through, you need to walk over to the mountain in the back here, and you are gonna jump onto the little, I forgot what they're called, like the candy cane, like mint looking things. Anyway, you just need to jump, and you're gonna kind of spam jump a lot, because that'll help you climb up the hill, and you're gonna follow this like specific path almost that'll lead you right to the top where you can get off the mountain. Here is the path I'm taking. It might be a little bit hard to see, but basically just keep trying to climb up the hill from jumping, and it's pretty easy to jump onto one to the next. And now you're done with quest 1 and can move on to the second part. Okay, this one is probably the easiest quest out of all of them, which is very surprising because in the Halloween one, the second was much harder, but basically you are on the flying reindeers, and you're just gonna move side to side, and you're gonna go through these little like wreath portal things, because they're gonna give you a lot of speed and also zoom out so you can see better. Just avoid the obstacles and you'll be totally fine. This is super easy and very quick as well. Once you're done with that, it's gonna put you in this next part where you just have to wait a few seconds to load in, and then you'll have 3 sleigh options to choose from. Make sure to choose the first one. This is gonna take you to the secret area where you can put in a very hidden code. We're not really sure what this code does yet, so make sure to subscribe, because I'll be posting what it is once the information comes out. But you're basically just gonna ride the sleigh down the hill. You do not need to do anything for this. It just does it automatically, but you'll get to this secret fountain area once you get to the end of it. This area reminds me of Elsa's Ice Palace, and it's honestly the coolest thing ever. Basically, you can walk up to the fountain, and you're gonna press E or just click on it, and you'll have a secret code to put in, and here is the code. In all caps, it is PALINGESIA, and then that is it. It'll say successfully unlocked, and then if you want to explore that more before moving on to the next one, you can actually go back to the lobby, and you're gonna walk down here by the side of the train, and you're gonna press this little button that's right in the middle of it. It looks like the same thing, question marks, and it's gonna take you to the Greek temple, which is the coolest area ever. It's this whole secret map, and there's this whole like lore situation going on there. We don't really know what it does yet, but I'm sure we'll find out very soon, and I'm sure there's there's also some secret items involved, so stay tuned and make sure to subscribe for more information about that. Okay, now it is officially time for Quest 3, which is the hardest one in my opinion. You're gonna do the same minigame that was in Quest 1 if you fell off the obby, but it doesn't take too long. You just have to keep getting it in the green box, and I did struggle with this a little bit, but I eventually got the hang of it. It is actually very similar to the boss battle we had in Quest 3 of the Halloween quest. It's got a lot of the same elements, but it's just a little bit longer. So basically, if you know the lore, we have to defeat Agamemnon. So you're gonna throw these presents at him while also avoiding the obstacles. So just keep avoiding that and jumping over everything. You do have 3 lives to start off with, and they do go fast, so make sure to avoid everything as much as you can and pick up every present that falls on the floor, because if you throw it at him, you will defeat him much sooner. Okay, if you avoid all the obstacles and you pick up all the presents and throw it at him, his bar, like his health bar, will go down. It's the same as the Halloween quest, and then it's gonna teleport you to a new little area where you basically have to do the exact same thing again, but it does get very tricky, so watch carefully as well. This is the new land it teleports you to. Basically, he's just gonna throw some of the same things at you, and you're gonna try your best to avoid it. It does get a little bit scary, but it's not too bad. You're gonna go through the exact same process again. We're gonna pick up the presents and also throw it at him while avoiding all the obstacles, of course, as well. You do get all your lives back for this one, so you respawn in here with 3, but if you lose them all, you do have to restart Quest 3 entirely, so try not to do that. It did take me a few times, but as soon as I knew what I was doing for this one, it got a lot easier. And make sure to avoid the reindeer. Just basically avoid anything, and he's also gonna tether himself to you, so just keep running away from him when he does this and avoid the obstacles, because if you get too close, you will lose half a heart from this. This is also the quest that takes the longest time. All of the quests pretty much have 2 parts, but this one you're basically doing the same thing as part 1, as I already said, but it does get really tricky. As you can see on the ground here, there's a lot of obstacles to avoid, so it's very easy to lose, but just make sure to avoid everything as best as you can, and also pick up these presents as soon as you see them available. The timer is on all of them as well, so if you see one red, that means it's going to disappear soon. So try to get all the presents when they're yellow or green, or even when you're red, you can still get them, but as soon as you get them, the faster he is defeated. I also didn't try this, but there are islands on the side as well that you can jump onto. Just try not to fall in the water. I didn't fall in the water, but I'm not really sure what happens if you do, so try to avoid that as much as possible as well, and also avoid these like weird tornado things that are in the center there. These quests were honestly very much not as scary as the Halloween one, which makes a lot of sense since this is for Christmas, but I do think they were a little bit difficult, especially this one. If you do keep losing, make sure to not get upset or angry by this, because basically all you have to do is just go back into it with a clear mindset and just try to go as slow as possible, because slow and steady wins the race. I definitely lost a lot of times doing this quest, but once I got the hang of it, again, as I already said, it was so easy and I was able to do it in just 1 take. Okay, and now I have officially defeated him after so long, and this is the end of the quest. You have a little dance party with everybody at the end, and it's so cute, and there's also a song. But yeah, once you're done with that, you can go back into the game, go into the dressing booths, and then click the trophy icon, and if you scroll down, you will see the new items that you won from the quest. I hope this video was helpful for you. If it wasn't, let me know in the comment section, and I can try to help you any way that you need. It does take some time. This is a longer quest, but it's very rewarding and it's very fun as well. Make sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.